That. What is the real world? Well, this is what the real world is like. So people think it's the real world is like, oh, you have to pay bills and everything there. You have no money to yourself or whatever. A pack of lies. Is it? Lies. Load of BS. You know when you are with your parents, yeah, and they pay for everything, yeah, they pay for the house, they pay for the electricity, they pay for the normal stuff that what you don't pay for, yeah, they're not in the real world. They're not. No, because they are surrounded with income. Oh, they get money off the husband. There's money coming out of the wife. Yeah. Into the family home. Yeah. As your comfort, basically, with money. Money gives you comfort. Gives you nice, cozy. You'd be like snuggling up. So, I can sleep at night now. That's what it is. Like that. That's what comfortable is. Right? It's like this. This is your money. Yeah? And you're sleeping with it. Cozy money. Let it dwindle away. Cozy money, you know what I mean? Yeah. Cozy money is like, you don't have to worry about money. You have loads in your savings there. I'm plenty there now. I have plenty. I can afford anything there. You know what I mean? I can cover things. I can do this and that with my money there. I'm comfortable. I'm happy is what I am. I'm comfortable. And that's what your parents are trying to say to you. Is that you have to work for your money. If you have loads of money, yeah, nice income coming in, you're comfortable. Yeah, it's like you don't even need to live in the family home, as they say. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you have your own money, and then they say go off in the real world. There's no such thing as the real world. The real world is this. You're struggling every time to pay the mortgage, the rent. There, you're literally getting taking on 2 to 3 jobs, part-time jobs, just to cover your rent at home. Yeah, you're struggling to pay off the mortgage off on the house, which is like 2,000 a month there, plus food in the fridge there, you know what I mean? And then it's just like you're struggling to make just to make a couple of pound of profit for yourself that you're not even going to spend anyway. You know what I mean? It's like that's the real world. The real world. It is absolutely. But the comfortable. Once you are comfortable, yeah, with your money, yeah, everyone has a price, which is true. I like to have, there's some people out there, if I have 30k saved in my bank account or 10 grand saved in my bank account, I'm comfortable. A lot of people out there that are making like proper money these days in companies, yeah, will say 100k is comfortable for me there and then, so if my job falls apart, they think I'm in the real world. But it turns out I have money, I'm comfortable, and it comes back to this as well. It's going to be hurtful. It's like when you have loads and loads of money, yeah, there's people move out because they don't need their mother anymore. They don't need the family home anymore to stay in. Why? Because they're comfortable of what they are making. They're comfortable. Like I said before, they're comfortable. They're out of the real world. They're out of it. There's loads of people out there now that are out of the real world. there, you know what I mean? Really, oh yeah, got their own place and everything there. They're not even in the real world. The real world for me is basically struggling life, is what it is. A struggle life is what it is. If you're struggling, then yeah, that's the real world. Oh, that's the real world now. Oh, yes. You know what I mean? That's the real world for me. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. That's the real world. You're struggling to pay off these bills, the rent, the mortgage, whatever it is. You know what I mean? There's other people out there that are like comfortable going to work every day there, have plenty of money. 2 grand, what's that? Mortgage paid automatically there. What's that? A couple of €100 for a new car, what? That's nothing. Oh, car insurance, that's nothing. Petrol, diesel, they're paying that every month, that's nothing. Because they know they have the money for all that. They have money for their kids, there like that, to spend on food for them, colleges, automatically. There, doesn't matter if they have to go to the bank to get more money, they still have to pay it off. The bank won't give you money for the sake of giving you money. Well, they're not. Oh God, no, they don't. Once you can pay it off, yeah, that's how they do it. Once you can pay off a car, pay off a mortgage, they'll give you that. You know? And that's what it is. You know? That's the real life. There. The real life. There. You know what I mean? The real world, yeah, is the struggle. Is it? Oh, yes. You're struggling there to get accommodation somewhere. You're struggling with bills. You're struggling to pay a little bit of a mortgage. There, you're struggling. That's the real goddamn world. It is. What do you think people say? Welcome to the real world. You're struggling now. But if you have comfort, it's not just about your parents. As in, oh, mommy, daddy can pay for this there. That's because you're comfortable with them paying for everything. If you pay things on your own, yeah, you're like, I'm comfortable. My bank is comfortable with me. It's comfortable. I'm comfy, cozy living. I'm cozy living now, which is absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. I'm literally living in the cozy world of my own working life now. Fantastic. I have plenty of saved there. I feel cozy now. I can rent out my own house now. I can rent out a house now to myself. You know what I mean? 2 grand a month, not a bother. There, because I'm comfortable, able to afford food in the fridge, no problem. I can afford it there, the savings can. I can afford it there with my job. There, you know, that's nothing. I can live in the real world for a while there. Wow, it's actually not that bad, really. It's like living at home. Exactly. But except that, you're using your own money. It's what it is. Oh. And that's how my brain works of the saying, which is of this video. What is the real world, really? The real world is a struggle. A struggle. The good world is basically, I can afford everything. I can afford everything there like that. Not a bother to me. I can afford anything and everything there. Pay off things automatically. The bank won't let me take anything out until I can afford it. How much I'm making. I can't buy this car on a mortgage. Can you not? No, I can't. Until I show what I make in my pay slip there, and I can afford things like that. And that's what every bank will tell you. You have to afford it there. You know what I mean? And that's the cozy, rich lifestyle there. So, what do you think? People love their parents so much. I know it's to do, yes, to your mother and father, but besides that, you can watch TV, no problem. There, you can turn on the light switch there. The light works because they're paying for everything inside the house. The parents are. True. And you're literally living like cozy rich. And then once you actually pay it yourself, you're like, wow, I can actually afford this actually. That's actually not too bad actually. Now, how do you feel now? I feel great about myself actually paying my own way actually. Whoa, wow, this is what it's like. There, like that, I can afford that, no problem. I make this there, I can afford that, no problem. There, I'm not in the real world at all. Yeah, it's like your parents are loaded. So if you have loads and loads of money, yeah, you're not in the real world. You're not. Think about it. It's like living at home again. Because you can afford it. Oh. Now I get you. So all those years then, if you have, that's what billionaires and millionaires are trying to say, even your parents are trying to say it, is that once you have loads and loads of money and saved up well, you're not in the goddamn real world. You can afford things like a brand new car, house, able to put food on the table, able to do this and that, the other, travel, whatever. There. Then you're not in the real world. That's what your parents are trying to say to you. Save well. Yeah, don't quit that job. It's a good money job there for yourself. You know what I mean? Money is money. You know what I mean? Money adds up like that. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how small the money is or how big the money is. Money adds up very quickly. You know what I mean? You go out to a restaurant or a bar or pub, you order a couple of things there, a couple of beers, a couple of wines. Turns out the bill is 150. And you're like, oh, 150, that's nothing there. I can pay that there. The savings will cover that, or my bank account will cover it. Done. That's nothing. And that's what your parents are trying to say to you, is that go for it. Make your millions. Make your savings account big and massive. And then eventually you'll be out of the real world and into the cozy world. The real world is basically where people have no houses, living in council houses and all that. That's where the real world is. It is. Wow. That's mad. Yep, it is. And you're struggling all the time. That's what the real world is. It is. Anyone would tell you. Look at billionaires, trillionaires. Look at your mother and fathers. Yeah, they're not in the real world. They have loads of money to their name. There, on their pay slip. You know what I mean? True. Yeah, plenty of money. Retirement as well. Yeah, if you want to retire. Yeah, loads of money in there. They're rich, comfortable. Like that. You know what I mean? They're comfortable there. It's like their mother and father never left the world. Oh, now I get you. Boy, I hope so. Hey guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. I gotta go text